Why do many people succeed even though they don't have much formal education? Let me tell you a story that might answer that question. On a train, a university professor named Dr. Aris and a farmer named Elias were sitting across from each other. Dr. Aris said, "I'll ask you a question. If you can't answer it, you give me $5. Then you ask me a question, and if I can't answer it, I'll give you $500. Elias accepted without hesitation. Dr. Aris asked, "What is the distance between the Earth and the Moon?" Elias thought for a moment, but no answer came to his mind, so he gave Dr. Aris $5. Then it was Elias's turn. He asked, "What animal goes up a mountain on 3 legs but comes down on 4 legs?" Dr. Aris thought as hard as he could, but couldn't find an answer, so he had to give Elias $500. Elias took the money, closed his eyes, and took a nap. Still curious, Dr. Aris asked, "So what is that animal that goes up on 3 legs and down on 4? Elias handed him $5 and went back to sleep. Dr. Aris was stunned. The difference was in how each of them looked at the problem. A few years later, Elias's business had really taken off. He went to the city and opened a small workshop on a busy street full of old fashion and clothing shops. Right across from his shop was Arthur's Shoe Repair, a place locals had been coming to for more than 20 years. Arthur specialized in heel repair, polishing, and widening tight heels. One day, Elias put up a sign in front of his shop. "Heel repair, $10, immediate service." Arthur noticed the price was much lower than his own. The next day, he put up his own sign, "Heel repair, $8, guaranteed quality." Gradually, more people started showing up with damaged shoes. But Elias didn't stop. He changed his sign, "Heel repair, $6, fast and top quality." Now Arthur was really annoyed. He hadn't seen a competitor like this in years. He lowered his price again, "Heel repair, $5, the cheapest price on the market." People rushed in for shoe repairs. Elias changed his sign once more, "Heel repair, $4 for a limited time only." Arthur, now furious, went into Elias's shop and said, "This is ridiculous. At these prices, we'll both go bankrupt. You're ruining both of our businesses." Elias calmly replied, "Not both of us, just you." Arthur frowned. "What do you mean?" Elias said, "I don't even have heel repair tools. I sell handmade leather shoes. This sign is just to get people inside. When they come in asking for repairs, I tell them I'm not accepting repairs right now and send them to you. But while they're here, I show them my custom leather shoes." Arthur stood there in shock, realizing he had walked straight into Elias's game. That's the real lesson. Success isn't about memorizing facts, it's mastering the game. A degree means nothing if you ignore human behavior. Real power is anticipating reactions, controlling the narrative, and rewriting the rules so others defeat themselves.